Hello, hello, hello. Good morning and welcome to the live. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing okay. It's been a while. It's been a while. I mean, one day off. But yeah, I'm back. Today we're going to test out some loadouts. Just to see if any of the old school loadouts are still working. I'm not sure of the building process on any of it, but yeah, we're gonna try today. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. Uh, okay, that echo is still there, but that's fine. Uh, let's get straight into it. Let's get straight into the building of the weapons. Let's see. But good morning, a lovely good morning. If you're here for the first time, I appreciate the love. Don't forget to click like, share, follow, subscribe, whatever it is that you want to do. I would really appreciate it. Let's see. Control panel. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So yeah, we're just gonna do some weapon testing today. Hopefully that is gonna go down well. But let's see. Let's get straight into it and start with some lovely. I'm 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 not sure. I'm not sure how we should start this. But let's look at the older generation weapons. I think it's MW2. W3 is still to like just behind us. So let's see. Let's see. Let me just put up the other phone quickly. Yo, baby. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, okay, I think that's all. I think that will be perfect now. I'm alright, baby. How are you, bro? Are you good? Are you tracking games today? What's your plans? Uh, info. I wanna try this now, but I feel like this weapon is so broken and abused already from then that it's not gonna work as intended. STB was okay. I think the mag space. Oh no, this thing came out with a 60 round. I think a drum mag. 13. 13 doesn't seem bad. Yeah, Beamy, we're testing out all loadouts today. We wanna see if that loadouts can still work and it's still heat. Is it viable? Yeah. That's the testing that we're doing today. Let's pull out my wait, charge. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully that charged enough. Yeah, just doing loadout testing. Let me know what you're gonna do today, Beam. Let me know. Uh, the Chimera wasn't a bad gun. It wasn't a bad weapon. I mean, at launch. Okay, perfect. Shot, Beamy. Shot. The ISO, Imlock after this thing was crazy, but we're looking much more for the older weapons, man. Like this was all added newly, except for obviously the M13s. There's two M13s. I don't think the original M13 was this small. Like that looks way too small. Uh, the 76, the Lackman, M16. Although the M16 was like a 3 round burst or something like that. The cast off. This weapon should be by SMGs and not by ARs. Like that is a huge no. So these weapons here, the only thing I can see that can maybe work is maybe this kinda AK-47, but it's a 7.62. Maybe this will pass, and then there's the M4 as well. I'm not sure, but and here, no, that's not gonna work. MW3, the weapons is, it's too new, man. I do want to try the SVA, but these weapons, yeah, this is just other kind of breed of weapons. M13 was always yeah, it was always the go-to, but the OG one, man, you remember how the OG used to sit, like the zero recoil, like that iron sights was, yo, it was perfect. It was perfect. I remember, what is the second map? Caldera Airport, especially with the M13. Yeah, Caldera, yeah. Caldera used to wreck with that M13. Yo, shred. Ah, good. But now I won't know. But we're definitely gonna do some testing, and this is just now the MP5, no? It's this one. The Lackman Shroud. PDSW. Nah. You know, if there's one AR that I wanna test, no, but I know it's not gonna be good, is the Ram 7. But I know it's not gonna be good because they broke this weapon when they nerfed it. They didn't nerf it like cool or anything, like they broke this weapon when they nerfed it. So that's something I do wanna try. M13 was, yeah, with a VLK optic, with the original VLK optic. What, the 3.0, no? Not now what we have VLK, but it's a 3.5 or 4. It doesn't even look close to it. SB. Backman sub. Also wanting to look like an MP5. I don't know what they done. This thing looked like a catapult at the back. I don't know. Miniback. Let's say the bullfrog, man. Yeah. You see, then you get the Vaznev that also looks like the AK-74U. That is under ARs. They could have just put both the weapons here on this, or even just take one out here and leave the other one. W3. I'm not sure. You know what? Let's start differently. Let's start with something maybe here that we can understand and say, okay, no, this is OG. It'll have to be a marksman rifle that we go. And you already know what that is. It's definitely gonna be the car, because the car is in the line of the Swiss and, you know, everything. Everything of first sniping that we had. Oh, where's the bear weapon? I think it's this one, eh? Okay. So now we're getting at least somewhere with a weapon. I don't know what we're gonna do, AR or SMG. I'm not sure. But we'll see. We'll see. So the scope, it needs to be the original scope, right? And where is that? I think I forgot the name of the original scope. Let me use the mouse. Okay, no, it's fine, it's fine. What is that original scope's name? Yo, Beamy. this thing. I have to try this thing out. I have to try that scope out again. Let's see. It should be familiar, man. You should see it and get familiar with the name. I haven't played with the car. Here's it. The range caller, right? What's that one? Okay, now we look at muzzle. Let's open this. So, standard, I think we're getting 300 on a headshot. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Good morning, Wobble. How are you doing today? Are you good? Let's see, where's the new scopes, the new muzzles? Like, don't give us the old stuff, man. Because right now we have 600 bullet velocity, 55 RPM. Let's see if we can raise that up a bit. But we're gonna need the new equipment though. Like, we can't use the old school stuff really. Yeah, Jack PvP when this thing came out. I'm always good, Wobble. I'm always good, buddy, man. I'm always good. Thank you for asking, man. I appreciate it, and I'm glad you're doing great, man. It is a short week this week, guys. Yeah, like, where's the monolithic, suppressor? Something that can really give a kick is not here. So these ones are strong. It gives me 680 bullet velocity. I just want to go further through it. Can't remember the exact one that I played with. But I know we played with it, eh? We played with the muzzle on this thing. We did play with the muzzle, man. It's just difficult. Gone at the 8 ball that you should try. The ADS and accuracy is crazy. Send it to me. Let's see. Let's see. But remember, that's gonna be a new build, right? Like what people are running with now. And what I'm trying to do is go with something that we ran in the past and see how hard it is. But send it to me. Send it to me. We'll still try it. Quartermaster, no, we didn't run Quartermaster on here, right? Or was it? I know this was MW2, the Echo line and the Talon. That is MW2. Let's use the Quartermaster for now. Because it will give you that, what was it? The Swiss, eh? That looked similar to this, with that kind of muzzle. Right, barrel. I think it was this barrel that we used. 690. It was definitely this one. But it takes away the handling. Aim down sight speed and stuff like that. Let's just pop it on so long. Let's just pop it on so long. My phone wasn't charging, sorry man. Underbarrel, I don't think we ran underbarrels on here. It's not a sniper look. Unless it was maybe a bipod or something. But I don't think we ran a bipod on this thing. Slings. And even with the sling also, like, back then, a sling was like just part of the weapon. It's not something that you use to upgrade the weapon with. Like this was just aesthetics. Now it's apparently something that helps you with the weapon and stuff like. That's just dumb, man. Okay. So we have overpressured. Okay, let's go down from the top. That will give us accuracy, firepower. Not really. Nah, we don't really need fire rate, man. Or firepower that much. Like, we need the bullet velocity and the firepower. see, overpressure. Ooh, our velocity is looking good. That's a positive in bullet velocity, so we don't have that much drop. No. High grain rounds and high velocity. Okay, velocity still looking much more viable. So let's jump onto velocity. And then I think a laser with this weapon, just to give us some handling and accuracy. Was it this now, the Ole V laser? Incompatible attachments. So I think it was this FSS Ole V laser. I think it was this. Stocks. No, we didn't use stocks in this suit. Nope, we didn't use that. The slings obviously not. So that's 5 attachments already, right? That is 5 attachments. Not gonna put on skins. I don't really like putting on skins on weapons. Okay. I think that is good so far. So we have an OG sniper already, right? The weapon is still an issue. How is this weapon, guys? How is this weapon still? I know, I used to. Yo, pro magician. Yo, it's been a while. How are you, sir? Are you good? Like, I remember I used to use this HCR a lot. Especially on shipment on MW2, I think, eh? I think it was an MW2 or MW3. I used to use this thing and, yeah, the mag capacity and everything. Like, I used to shred with this thing. It used to sit, man, and the fire rate was, yeah. No, this weapon was heating out the park. I don't know how it is now, though. Got the, oh shit, there was a RAL build, and RAL is OG. Although it's not really a sniper support weapon though. That's the issue there. Good things. I'm always good, pro, man. Always good, always good. I'm glad that you are doing well and that you're doing okay. Thank you for stopping by, man. Absolute legend. Nah, I really appreciate it, man. Nice to see some old faces as well. KB broadside. Nah, not shotguns. Not shotguns, and I think you guys can agree with me. So I think we're gonna have to run probably the kilo, guys. Like that is OG, guys. The kilo is OG. I'm thinking, guys. I'm thinking. You wanna try the M13? Should we try the M13? It must be an OG weapon from the past, guys, that we have used. I will say between VERDANSK and Caldera because we basically had the same weapon. So between those two guys, like which OG weapon should we pair with a Car 98? I can't really say, man. See, I want to choose this, but this is not the original M13, man. This is not close to how the M13 looked. For me, if I look at the M13 basically looked similar to the Kilo. Like they had the same shape, just how it looked, man. Like they had this exact same shape, just in an M13 shape. But this is how, this is the length and width of the weapon of how it used to be. Not that small thing that we are seeing here. on the other screen, guys. Like, that is not real. So we can either pay it with a kilo, which is gonna be good for us, or we can look further down the line and see what OG weapons there was. So Fennec, like these two were good. These two were good, I can tell you that. Thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate the love coming. Good morning, Charlene as well. We have Mello as well. I appreciate the love, guys. Hope you guys are having a lovely short week. Nobody's complaining about it. Where's Beamy? Beamy will know the weapons, or give us at least an indication of which one. Beamy, which one do you which one do you think, bro? Like, we must go OG. We must go OG. I will say the PPSH, but I don't think the PPSH was that OG, guys. Like, yes, it was there, but it wasn't that crazy, man. I'm contemplating about it. The only thing that's putting me off is that it's not really, you know. You understand what I'm saying? Let's go for the. Wait. Let's see. So that is 600 velocity, fire rate's not bad. Handling accuracy is not bad. So it tells me that this still sits. However, there's a huge drop in velocity on the 13 and the B and the C. 750. I think the B is gonna be much better in this case. Okay, let's do the M13. Get the P9. What is the P9? SMG. Oh, it's an MX9. I feel like the P9 is something different. Can't remember. Yeah, barrel muzzle increase. We'll. It's actually like a day and night difference, eh? You guys saw, oh, the PP. You guys saw the difference between the stats now that I had on the screen. Like, this thing, it's a day and night difference, like a 300 plus difference between the C and the B. So yeah. Optic. Let's leave the optic off for now. Can we preview this weapon? Can we turn him? The iron sights look good on here, so I don't think I'm gonna run a scope on here. I think the scope is gonna be a bit hectic. Let's see. Let's go for barrel first. Let's go for the barrel first. Standard 600, 845. The fire rate stays the same. The only thing that changes is a little bit of increase on the bullet velocity, which is kind of good. It is kind of good. So, but you see, even putting that on a, like, it just takes that design away from the weapon. But okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Underbarrel, we're definitely gonna use the underbarrel. Ammunition. The NATO round nose is good. The mono rounds is good as well. High grain rounds is even better. Oh shit, and then the high velocity is even... Damage, effective range, 38. So, if you look closer, yes, it says I'm getting 900 plus bullet velocity on this. However, if you look closer to the center of the screen under the icon of the player, like the mannequin, whatever you want to call it, look at the damage at effective range and the damage beyond range. Look at the difference. So high velocity, which is kind of good for us, or looks good on paper, on the right hand side, 913, 31.1 meters. That's the range, guys. And beyond 45, like, look at that difference. So there is a little bit of increase. I don't think it's really that big. Yeah, I don't think it's that big, guys. So I think I'm gonna stay with the velocity. I don't think it's that big. Laser. Okay, let's not do the laser yet. I don't think a stock is viable on this weapon. Good morning, Shawnee. Good morning, Shawnee. Good morning.
Shawnee says good morning.
Woo! Love it. Love that greeting. Good morning, Shawnee. How are you feeling today? Are you good? Are you ready for the short week? Why? Oh, okay, that's normal. That's normal. We are losing mobility and stuff, but it's for a 60 round mag. Under barrel, definitely. Definitely need to run an under barrel. How did you unlock the M13? No, man, Bradley, man. This is old weapons, man. This is old weapons from MW2. It should already be unlocked. There's nothing to unlock with this. Oh, oh, you trolling because of the... What did we have on... What is this map's name? Al Mazrah. The only way to unlock the M13 was to... Or no, the skin at least. While it was locked. Was to kill the... What's this guy in DMZ, right? DMZ, the... the gas guy. You had to kill the gas guy, the main boss. Yo, that was a bloody struggle and a half. But yeah. Yeah, the professor. Let's say the professor. Yeah, that was a grind and a half, eh? Everyone wanted the skin. I can't remember. I think it was like you know, the yellow, the caution type of vibe skin that you will unlock. But yeah. Nah, that is something else. I remember when this thing came out. This thing was so flippin' broken. It messed up all the weapons, basically. Yeah. Okay, let's open the screen. Let's take a look at it.
Shawnee says, how's everyone?
We're all good. All good. All good, Shawnee. How are you? How are you doing on this fine morning? Like I said, on this short week occasion. I've heard a lot of things. People's at work, but they're not really at work. They sent their body to work and stuff like that.
Shawnee says, short blue week.
What? Sure. Short, long week. And yeah, I am working. Yeah, I must do what the other people are doing, Sean. Is send your body to work, keep your brain at home. That's what you should do. I used to have a guy like that used to work with me. He'll just send his body to work, but his brain always stayed at home. Never brought the brain to work. He just sent the body, just the carcass. That's all. I used to tell him every single day, yeah, you again brought the body only. Listen to. Okay, we're not really winning or anything with this, so I'm not really sure if we should add. If we should add a underbarrel. Underbarrels are looking very bad at the moment. Let's move over to the muzzle. Uh, let's see. Good morning, Badger. FJX 15% on these things. Thank you for the love, Badge. Appreciate it, man. See, this is good, eh? But it takes away your mobility and handling. How can this take away from your mobility? Maybe handling I can understand because it's a muzzle and the way the kick goes and movement and stuff like that. Like, maybe accuracy, but I don't think mobility or handling should be affected with this. Maybe handling because, yeah, there could be a way to it. I don't know. You wanna go silent, so I'm thinking the quartermaster. Eh? The VTS. Did I just see that right now? So we have a monolithic suppressor here, but it's not the actual monolithic suppressor, or is it? I think it is. So it adds a huge chunk on bullet velocity though, which is what the normal. Even this. What is happening here? Did they buff certain certain muzzles as well? So some of these muzzles are actually hitting over 1,000 bullet velocity. I don't think that looks really OG. The muzzle wasn't really like that, but we're gonna try that. How much attachments do we have? 4. What do you guys think? We must go for optic. Iron sights should have been very nice on here. ELK 4.0 should have been 3, man. I don't know how this is gonna sit. The VT, yeah, that's what I was thinking now, but then I came across that one. I'm gonna go back now just to check that. The Zeman, I don't think it's good. I think I hovered over it earlier on and checked it out. I don't think the Zeman is good. But I'll check now the VT7. I'll check that one again. Yeah, look at this. 3 times scope on. Oh, there's a magnification on it as well. Yeah. I never play with scopes, guys. Like, I hardly play with scopes, so I'm not gonna know which one is best. I don't really. I'm just gonna put that on there. Don't look at it yet, but I'm just gonna put that on there. I just wanna have a look at the VT7, eh? Yeah, and the VT7 is also very similar. Like, can they not move the weapon like away there because you're doing muzzles? Like, you can't see the muzzle even. But the VT7 should be exactly the same as well. Nah, I think I'm gonna take the optic off, guys. We can maybe go for a rear grip. Just to give us some extra Aim down sight. Should we go for that? Oh no. Let's stick back to a laser. Yeah. Let's check the laser again. We have to get this right, guys, man, because we are gonna be shredded. So let's at least we're not gonna be able to compete. I can tell you now with the AMAX and whatever latest weapon there is now, like we're not gonna really compete or make a difference. But we can definitely try. This is not bad. Where does that scope sit? Yo, this gun looks very funny, no? Like it doesn't look how it's how it's supposed to look. It looks very funny, guys. It looks very funny. Maybe we should have gotten an underbarrel instead of the laser. Let's just go through it again. Grip. No, it's no bipods. Do we use this? Or do we go for something flat like this? The handling. Let's go for the hand stop. Let's go for the hand stop just for now. Just for now. Skins, we're not gonna put on any skins or anything. Can we test it out in the firing range? There won't be any weird audio or bugs or anything. I think it's this. Doesn't look too bad, eh? Switch that over. I need to change the target settings, eh? 3 plates. Oh, these aren't 3 plates. I don't know about that, guys. It wasn't too fast. Is the audio too loud? It seemed like the audio was sharp in there. Yeah, I think the audio is a little bit too loud, so I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. I don't want your phones to down you guys. I think I'm gonna put it on, it's a 60. I think that should be okay for the eardrums. Yo, it's still pretty loud. Can you mount? Yeah, maybe I forgot how to mount. It actually sits very nice, and that's distance. Okay, there you can see a bit of that recoil, right? So we have vertical recoil, just a little bit to that side. That's a bit bad. Guys, not too bad. How many meters is that there, the back? 100 meters. Breaking plates and stuff with 100 meters. It has big potential. It has big potential, but I think we need to get rid of this, man. We need to focus on something to take away the vertical, maybe, or maybe it's not a bad thing. I mean, it's kind of straight up, and then it bounces there. So maybe we just need to keep it, you know, dead still or something, like just work with the recoil. See that little bit of movement, eh? for when it comes to distance. Let's just reload. It might just need a... It might just need a scope, to be honest. I think it might just need a scope though. Like, we need to take something away just to put the scope on, I think. But it does look very nice, yeah. You know what? Let's remove that. And let's try that 2.5 scope out. I think it's this, the choreo. Let's go back into the firing range. Always give me this weapon for some reason. Still kind of bounces. Let's reload again. Okay, now it's just like... I think that's worse, guys. That is definitely worse. Leave the firing range. Yeah, I don't think that scope is gonna do it. Let's try underbarrel. A better underbarrel than that. Not this one. I think it's the other one, right? See, nothing that works specifically on vertical. It's not bad. Firing aim stability as well. Blue and warrior grip. Let's just remember that. I'll check if I can build one and let you know. Definitely do that, Beamy. Definitely. Vertical recoil. But that doesn't look right on this weapon. Where's the one we saw now? Was this warrior? Okay, let's try that. Let's go over. Let's test him out again. Change loadout. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I didn't have to finish the whole mag, but that is much more better. That is much better. The only thing that trips me off is a little bit of the TTK and how it works. Obviously close range, it's gonna beam. Whether that's upper torso or whatever. There is that moment. There's another board here. There is that moment where it just swings to the left like uncontrollably. Let's try from here. See that? It's like, yeah. That there. That's what I'm talking about. That big jump there. And then there's another small one. Then it just gets better, I think. But that initial kick, I think there's something there with the initial kick. But it is much better. As you can see on this graph here. It's much better than those. Let's try again. Could be this. Could be this. Now this is vertical grip on. Let's just try that. It says vertical grip on, but it doesn't actually show me anything about vertical. Come on, man. See it now. The initial shot is fine, But then here, through halfway through the mag, like, yeah, after like 10 shots or something, then you get this curves. But I think that should be fine, man. Into row. Let me take that one at the back. Yeah, I will suggest you put the scope on this thing just to sit further down the line. It's just gonna be heavier at first, like it's gonna take getting used to. That's what it's gonna do. I think this is okay for now, guys. I think this is okay for now. Let's leave the firing range. Let's go test it. Maniac, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you for the love today, guys, man. Absolutely legendary. This is actually not a bad build, but I know it can be built much better than this. This is just my build and my opinion on it. But I think this kinda has potential, guys. Rename, can we rename it? M13, what should be, right? Oh shit. No. 13B. And car. Okay, rename. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's test him. No, where's Beamy? Do you need an AMAX? No, Andrew, but you can share your build in case anyone wants to give it a try in the chat as well. You can share your build. You can just type it in. But what I'm doing today, Heinrich, man, I'm just doing some OG loadouts, man. I know the AMAX is also OG, but it's kinda new school, and I want like further back like weapons that is not here now, but we have it maybe in the previous mode, like MW2, MW3 even. But we're testing it out. So today we are testing out those two weapons, which is the M13B and the Car 98, because the Car 98 was a good shot back then. So that's what we're testing out. But yeah, like I say, I understand it's still OP. They say yeah, it's OP. But it just brings so much memories back, man, when you just started. Like, before I even got used to the HDR, like, my first sniper that I was introduced to with Beamy them, it was the Car 98 or the Swiss. Like, you had to have one of those builds. But then after a while, it just didn't do it for me because I wasn't hitting shots and stuff, and I wasn't, like, very familiar with it, man. And then I changed over to the HDR. And then, yeah, I never looked back ever since. But we're gonna test now how good the Car 98 is, especially on distance as well. We definitely gonna test that out. Can we change this? Okay, we can't really change it. We're still low on a level, so we're gonna have to just play with what we have. Oh shit, the perks. I wanted to change that to tempered. Oh, let's just see. We're just doing testing, guys. Just doing testing. I'm gonna turn now off the comms and stuff, so we don't get twisted with comms and that. We're doing weapon testing today, guys. Weapon testing today. OG weapon testing. You know, when you have an open spot, I'm also starting to stream on TikTok. Nah, love it, man, love it. Nah, it can't be for fun, man. It has to be for, I wanna do this, man. Come on now, Heinrich, man. Come on now. It's okay to say it, yo. Don't worry. No one's gonna judge you. But that's really good. That's really positive right there. It's like every day. It's another one, another one, another one. Like that's it's very good. Don't don't be let down by anything, buddy. Don't be let down by anything. You wanna do it, you do it. There's something I wanted to do, guys.
Prep
There's
time's over.
something.
Now you deploy to the war zone.
M13. Oh, the audio, no? The not the call lobby. Let's just put it on party only, or do I put it on friends? Because I'm gonna be able to probably hear the party even. Yeah, let's put it on friends. Awesome.
Plunder.
So I'm gonna test it on the building that we normally land on.
Cash as possible.
We already know which one that is, but we're gonna test it on there, just to see how good it is, because the HDR can cover a huge radius in downtown. However, the car, I believe, 80 meters to 100. I know you're always looking for builds, but you do your own builds on him, and I know. Like I said, at the end of the day, your builds have to be unique to you. There's too much guys on them. Too much guys on them. So what I think I'm gonna lactate. Joking, guys. I'm gonna rotate to the brown building and take my chances from there. Hopefully there's no one, yeah? Hopefully the gameplay is playing okay. I am using the Xbox today for the stream. So it's not gonna give me my loadout. Really, guys, it's not gonna give me my loadout. Am I still too low of a level? Is that what it is, or do I have to close the game and reopen the game again? I'm playing today on the Xbox today. Sean is on PS5. But yeah, I'm playing on Xbox today. How do I do it, guys? Should I kill myself? Should I kill myself and just check again? Sorry about that, guys. Apologize. Let's see if we're gonna land in now. Don't rest. Yo, the audio seems extremely loud, guys. Are you guys okay with the audio? Or is it like seriously loud? I'm on PC, controller is not for me. Yo, that's very nice. I wish I can say the same. But yeah, it's difficult for me. Yeah, I think the audio is a little bit too loud, guys. I'm just gonna drop it on the overall audio. Something like that, maybe. Now, did it give me the weapon? No. Yo, guys, so this is not gonna go well. Because it's not giving me the weapons because I'm probably too low of a level to play with it. And that's kind of sucky, guys. That's kind of sucky. Like how? Like this is old school weapons. It shouldn't be part of the new anything of the new things like the prestige and anything. It shouldn't be part of that. Yeah, that's just like a huge upset. That is a huge upset right there. Like it shouldn't be. I can't see why it's part of it. I really can't see why it's part of it. So looks like we're gonna have to run that. I don't think we have a choice. Yeah, I think we're just gonna run with that, guys. We're just gonna run with that. We are just gonna run with that. Your game is bugging. I don't know, man. I don't know, Shifty, man. I don't know. It's supposed to give me those weapons, man. I'm not sure what's happening right now. So I'm just gonna run. Yeah, I was so looking forward to run with that. I was really looking forward. Buddy, it's me. Players behind. Oh, it wasn't. My player's icon was behind that guy. Shit, sorry, I thought it was a play. Nah, man, I should have used it, guys. Let me back out of here. Let me back out of here and go to the main menu and then go back into the game. Let's see if that maybe fixes it. As you can see there on the right and top corner, that is my prestige, guys. I'm 19. But my thing is just, where does any of the previous games come in with the new prestige that is out now? Like, that makes no sense. That makes zero sense right now. For it to be blocked or anything, or keep me from using that weapons because I am prestiging. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Here's the weapons. What's happening here? My weapons. My weapons is that, guys. I do not know what is happening. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let's just put on the be right back screen. Just give me a second. Let me just do a restart here. I do not know what's happening. Let me just do a reset this spaghetti here. Let's close that. I don't know. Does it work for you guys? Oh, set it as default. Okay, I'm gonna try it now. But did you guys ever run into a situation like that? The issue like that? Maybe it is like that. Okay, I'm just loading it back up. Happens a lot. Really? It's based on the new version. So is the. Nah, but that's just crazy, man. Like they shouldn't. That's how you're gonna chase people away because nobody played BO6 really, but people are playing Warzone VERDANSK now. So you should try to revert as much as you can to whatever is working right now. Yeah, let me set it to default. Let me just open the screen so you guys can see. Gameplay. So it's still giving me that, right? Let's go in there, set the default. And now it's giving me the PPSH. It's showing this instead of this. You see, I have a M I have XM4 in my hand and not the M13. Can we use those old weapons in the game, guys? Can we use like the M13, MW2 weapons in the game? That's the issue. I had the same issue on PS5. I had to change my wildcard to gunfighter. Yeah, that is some serious stuff here, guys. Some serious stuff. Oh, you know what? Let's delete that. Let's delete that. This is my primary, so I won't get rid of my primary. You know what? Let's delete that. And then set this to favorite. Do I have to rename it maybe? Maybe that's the issue. Let's just see. Let's just try that. So I'm renaming it right now. Set this one to favorite. Go out of it. Not liking. And set that to favorite. Load it back up. What the hell? Is the guy still working with the XM4? Yeah, nah, something is not right here. I think it's got to do with the prestige probably. You probably have to be max prestige to use everything. What do you say, gunfight? Yeah, but the prestige messed it up big time now, man. If I do this, it's gonna take away the car build. If I change it to I can't always use gunfight. Because gunfight is still locked. Let's just choose all these things again. It will be MW3, right? It will be that build. Let's just do this. Let's just do this again. Choose that. The weapon, guys, was a 13B. Yeah. Okay, so now we have images right now. So does he walk with it now? Ah, and maybe that fixed it, guys. Maybe that fixed it. I don't know. But maybe that fixed it. Let's check it out. Let's test it. I should have taken squad full off. But let's test it now. I think it's working. I think it's working now. I don't want to get my hopes up, but let's hope, guys. Let's hope. Let's hope it's working now. So, if it does work, guys, remember what I done now. Remember what I done now. Okay, perfect. What is Sean saying? I have the same issue. Change my wall. Call it the gunfighter. Only never changing. Yo, Ashwin, hope you're good. Do you have a Discord server? I do. I'm just not really much on the Discord server, but if you like the Discord server, we do have our community. I'm just not very active on it. The community, they do their thing, but I'm not really that active in it. But if you want to join the Discord server, let me know, and I can try to get Shani, maybe if she's not too busy, to send you a link. If that's okay with her, and then she can send you a link, and then you can join the Discord server. It goes for anyone who wants to join. Anyone. I'm just not very clued up with Discord, man. I have a lovely server there for you guys, but I'm just not that glued up, man. So let's test it. So guys, remember that step now. I am live on YT as well, so if you want to check the VOD out again later and exactly the steps of how I done that, like, go to YT, click on today's VOD, and you can just skip to this time, whatever. Does it tell me how much minutes we into it? It should, right? Skip to hour and 10 minutes there around, and it will tell you exactly how we done that. Only if it works. Only if it works. Which I hope it does. Really hope it does. See. Oh no, Schwarzenegger. they need to add some nice skins in the store, guys. Man. They need to add some nice skins. I thought that was the whole MO, the whole change. It's gonna revolve around that, adding proper, wholesome character, suits and stuff. But then still like a Fortnite or something like that. Like it has to be wholesome characters that they add to it.
Ruck up. You're headed to the war zone.
Okay, let's try now. The TTK is very slow. The TTK is very slow, guys. It's not how it was in the firing range. Maybe because my aim was all over. I haven't played on the Xbox in a while.
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment.
I see that beam. It just moves a bit too much, man. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Thank you, Shawnee. That's why she's the goat.
Primary objective is to secure as much cash as possible. Go get
Alright, let's
greedy.
test it. Let's see if it actually works. Yeah, on my console, the chat window is still open, so I didn't disconnect that. My team landed here, shit, sorry. Yeah, we can test it here over storage. We don't need to go downtown, we can test it here. Then we can maybe try afterwards at downtown, just to see distance basically. Because I think this is about roughly 100 meters, 80 meters in there. It's not too far. Because we're not really gonna test it. Where's my players? Yo, my movement is that just normal? On the car? Or is it my movement on the console? I feel very stucky. It's him, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Enemies are
Where's the
dropping into the
ADS?
area.
By aiming
Watch
again,
the
eh?
skies.
Is it multiplier? Let's just put this on 1 for now. I can't remember what my settings is on the PC, guys. I can't. But I think let's just leave it on default for now. I need that guy. Yo, the guy's still here. Nah, I need to get used to this. I need to get used to this. I think the dingus is more snappy than this, man. The HDR is more snappy, but this, as soon as I zoom in, it goes like really slow. Look there. That guy can see me from a mile. They're moving that with the laser. Nah, I think it's all over the show. I think I should have tested this back on the PC. But you see how free the HDR is, like, I don't know. Let's try again. Let's try again. Heinrich, welcome to Discord, man. Welcome to Discord. I appreciate the love right there. Appreciate it. But where's my team? Where's my teammates? Like, can we not hold a section, teammates? Can we not hold a section? Okay, I'm gonna need some plates now. Where's this guy? I wanna snipe him. Hey. I just used the powder. don't know, guys, man. The car does sit nice. I think I need to get used to it, when I'm too used to the HDR right now. So I'm not sure if it's actually working or if it's not working. What is that bullet velocity? Please put someone on top there. Okay, that's quite far. Yeah, you see that? Look at the building. So it hits here. If I aim there, it hits here. So it's a huge bullet drop though. And that is how many meters? That is 300 meters, 300 plus. Yeah, it's not looking good. So I had to aim there somewhere. Am I right? I can't see any tracing around right now. Yeah, the bullet velocity is very bad. Damn. Look here. Okay, that's in front of me. Oh, you could have just stood there, bruh. Like, we're just testing. I'll probably have to go further in. Yeah, it's not looking good. I mean, there's power. There's definitely power in the car 98. I'm not saying it's a bad weapon choice or anything. That's definitely worth using. However, I will say, yo, you have to be close range, guys. You have to be close range for that. Yeah, don't shoot in the back, bro, man. Don't shoot in the back. Yeah, you have to be very close for that to actually make a difference. Is there no liquor sniping spots on this side? Jamal, thank you for the follow. Abstract, Ashwin, I appreciate the love, guys. I appreciate the love. Can we get your Activision tag? Yes, you can. I'll put it up on the screen after this. Let me just properly test this gun and find a good spot for this one. So no one's sniping here. Okay, here's someone sniping, but he's gonna jump off. Is there anyone here? I think this distance should be okay. Just I can't see them though. Wasn't there now someone sniping out of this thing?
Enemy counter UAV inbound.
There was someone sitting in that buck there. That's a bit too far. Look there. Okay, this is a perfect test, guys. So I had to aim literally that. You see that triangle on top of the scope? Above the head, and that was how many meters? Let's see if we can get a tag on there. And that's 182 liters, guys. Like, yeah, I don't think distance on this is viable. So definitely for close range, you're still gonna get that one shot down, but it has to be close range. You can't play distance. And on the topic of saying that, it's not a bad thing, because I mean the Car 98 it's super fast. I mean, you don't have the thing of reloading like a, you know, like a bolt rifle and stuff like that. It's just aim, fire, like it's a quick bolt release basically. It's not as long as the HDR, like it has to kind of put in the mag again and stuff like that. You understand? You're just pulling the lever back to put in the next one again. Hey, Charlie, juffrouw. How are you? I hope you're good. I hope you're enjoying this long week. No kids for you. No kids making you go crazy. What did they do? So here's a guy here. Ah, look at it. Oh. Yeah, I don't think the core is something that I will use. I'm gonna try to go to downtown. It's much better for distance. But I don't think I'll be able to play with the core, guys. Like, I used to play with it a lot. But remember Urzichstan's map, when they brought it back for that map, and they cut the range down for Urzichstan because it's much more close range. So it's a confrontational position that you're always gonna have. I don't know if I'm making up words here, but whereas Verdansk is much more distance fighting. So yeah, it's not gonna work, yeah, unless they buff it. Unless they buff it closer.
Take their cash. Let's get after it.
But I don't think it's good. What are they fighting over? The box that I threw down. Like, and that's the thing that I also worry about. Like, I don't mind. I don't mind the HDR having that huge advantage, and
Enemy dropping into the AR.
the Car 98 maybe having disadvantage, like close range advantage. But if they don't change it, that will be perfect. Like, they can maybe buff the range of the Car 98, so more people can use it and enjoy the game, and not everyone using the HDR. They can definitely buff it a little bit, not a lot, not exactly the same like the HDR, but maybe a little bit, and not change the HDR a lot. Like, don't even change it at all. Besides the actual scope that's on the HDR right now, like, I still believe that the original HDR was a much further zoom than what that scope is giving us. Like, I think they got that part wrong of the scope, but that's the only thing that they can maybe change. But other than that, yeah, there's people here also next to me. I think just got here now. I need it. Let a team that's here close by, man. I know someone was trying to snipe me from either here or... Oh shit. Where's that here at the bottom? Oh, look where that guy is sitting. Still no hit. Still no hit. Like, I don't know, there's no way that shot is hitting. This is perfect. Just vibing. Hope you're still doing well. I'm always doing well, man. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you. Thank you. Why are you hiding now? I don't know how much meters that is even. Where's this guy? He's somewhere here, right? There's a guy coming up also. He's sniping, but it's just about peeking. He doesn't want to give his game away. There's a guy below me. He's probably gonna take a couple of shots now. Where is this guy? I needed that guy to come back, man. Why he ran away, I don't understand. But yeah, that is gonna be the perfect test. To test it out. My teammate is here. I don't know what the teammate is doing. Yeah, we know you're someone, yeah. Throw some smoke there just to confuse him. But yeah, here's absolutely no one here, so I'm gonna take this vehicle. We're gonna make our way across to downtown. We will definitely do some more testing. Come on. Okay, let's go. Yeah, the corner, like I said, guys, it's not bad. It's just the range is a heavy downer. But if you playing maybe a run and gun game, you definitely want to use the car 98 as maybe a secondary, because that is your type of gameplay. Like, I do believe you can do some heavy damage if you're doing a run and gun game with it. Just for me, it doesn't really make sense for me to run with a weapon like this on a map like this, because you want the advantage, not the advantage or the upper hand of having a one-shot sniper at any range or any distance, whatever. Just the fact that you want to know that you're gonna provide optimal damage, and not like for my gameplay. I play distance. I don't play close-up. I play distance. So the HTR makes more sense to me than anything else. Obviously, you're gonna come up there by that road. I read you like a book there, buddy. I read you like a book, so let's go again. Team here already. So no one's here on top. People playing with cars. Why? The whole downtown is full of vehicles.
Johnny says so gracefully.
Hey. UAV. So graceful. No man, there's where's the lift shafts that's working here? Wasn't this open?
You're being tracked by an
Am
enemy.
I on the wrong side? I think it's one floor below, yeah. Floor below. So I had to go in the staircase and go down in the staircase instead of up. We're just testing on plunder, Hooligan. Just testing on plunder.
You've got a bird standing by at the extract point.
Okay,
Bag is
UAV.
set for deposit.
So do we have players here somewhere? Okay, there's a player running. It's a tap on the head. I don't know how much meters is that though. What is that? What does it say? 142. 142 meters. That was a bit too high, eh?
Cash secure. Extract bird is RTB at this time. Enemy soldier incoming.
Guys, don't drop here by me, man. Like, look there. That's supposed to be a hit,
Contract
man.
failed. Objective lost.
Where is this person? You have to compensate a lot for the car 98, but I mean, once you get used to it, it will be a walk in the park, though. But I think it's a little bit too much, man. I think it's way too much. Here's a guy here also. Look there. Yeah, I think it's a bit too much, man. But that's why I say the car will be super good, super powerful, but you have to play close range with the car. Okay, now I'm just shooting terrible there now. But you see where the laser is as well. Like I'm seeing the laser, and it's to the right of the scope. Is this scope maybe the issue? Maybe they nerfed the scope. Let's just mount on here quickly. Why are you sitting there on top? Yes, there's subplants in Plunder, and the subplants will be active on Battle Royale on the reloaded version. When Season 3 Reloaded come to the game, they will activate all subplants. I don't think they're gonna do RDPs and stuff like that, deploy zones, redeploy balloons and stuff, but they are gonna activate the subplants once again. I don't see it as a good thing, but yeah, what do we know? Yo, this thing is really not hitting. Maybe it's the scope, guys, man. Maybe it's the scope that's on here that they nerf. Let's just see. The bullet velocity. Yo, I haven't. What's going on here? This will be getting down. That's why I use the planetary. Without the scope, I should better. Maybe it is a scope, man. Because this is. Look there. So I'm gonna shoot here in the middle, right? I can't. I wish I could zoom this even further for you guys. Yeah, teammate, where you? Yo. How did he not see that player there? I wish I can zoom in the screen even more for you guys so you guys can actually see. I'm gonna try it now. I'm gonna show you guys now exactly what I mean by the scope maybe being an issue. Yes, it's the OG scope. That's why I chose it, because we're running OG builds today and we're trying to make things work with OG builds. So is the nice dark screen that you can need. You come back now. Again, yeah. Jump off, man. Come on, man. Make it obvious. So I'm gonna try to hit this window here, right? I can't zoom it any further, but I'm gonna try to go for the center of it. We're gonna watch the bullet drop. You can't see because there's a splash zone. Can we take smoke off, guys? Can we take the smoke off? Like just the effects. I don't know, guys. Like I'm aiming for dead center, right? And it seems to me like the bullet is somewhere here by the window line, by that line there where the scope is pointing now. It's somewhere there on the left bottom to the center. That seems like that basically. That seems like that. Monolithic suppressor. I think I am using the monolithic suppressor. I'll show you guys now the build. I'll show you now the build. But in the firing range, it hit different. I don't know. let's just go into weapons, loadouts. Oh, I'm not using the monolithic suppressor. I'm using the quartermaster. So is there a huge difference? And it's this one, right? The monolithic suppressor, but the L. I thought I was using it. And then you can see the optic. That is the optic. The original optic. I'm running the... Yeah, that's a very long word. The Fresno's long barrel. And the Ole V laser. Like, this is basically my loadout with the quartermaster suppressor that I used to use back then. That's why I went for that build, because it was an OG build. So you're saying I must put the monolithic suppressor on? And overpressured bullets. So not high velocity. I should run overpressured. Let's see. But then this should have been different, because I was going off the logs here. Yo, resist. What you say, bro? No, you got it, sir. You got it. I was looking at this chart here, and this chart showed me that the bullet velocity drops if I choose overpressured over high velocity. You see that difference there? I get 980 bullet velocity, and overpressured I get about 786. This is why I chose the high velocity. Because I know the overpressured, this is probably gonna give me more power than anything else, than a high velocity, which is gonna give me much more bullet velocity at the end. And that is like the highest. Nothing really comes close to 983. Nothing really comes close to that velocity. That's how I actually want to keep it. I want to keep it. Chart's broken. That's why. Oh, so the chart is broken. Now, are we serious now that the chart is broken? I don't think the chart is broken, guys, man. Come on now, guys. It can't be that that it's breaking. But if I go no stock, that doesn't really work on you. No man, resist, man. If I go no stock, then doesn't it glitch with the optic like it always has been? Like, I know if you went with no stock, and then you can't see through the specific optic. Isn't that still the case right now? Yo, you guys are making my mind go crazy, like that. You guys are bloody messing around with me now. I didn't know that the stats is kinda broken in the game. And I've been going off from the stats basically. Nah, that's... I don't know what to say now. Shawnee, you can answer there now. Like, that's just messed up right now. Nah, that's crazy. So I'm gonna stick with this, right? The only change I made is the monolithic suppressor L on here. That's the only thing I've added, right? If I do go no stock resist, I know that's a build that you will enjoy. Like, you are the movement demon. I'm very much for stable and that, so I'm gonna keep with the normal, because I know the last time when this weapon came out and you went no stock and you used that scope, you can't see through the scope. Like, there's a dark patch in the middle of the scope that you can't see past. I don't know if it's still there though. Yeah, I know it needs quicker ADS, but yeah, let's go ahead and try this before we add the no stock. Let's just try this. Time is also upon me, guys, so I'm gonna try this. We might not be able to finish the full thing, but I'm gonna try it. and see what happens. Push firing range isn't accurate. Yeah, no, that I figured now out. Like, I was literally a couple of minutes before the game. I was in the firing range, and it gave me different results to what the actual map gave me. So yeah, I figured, yeah. But I must say it's not a bad combination. Uh, it can be much better than that, but the M13B over the M13C is much better in choice. Running it with the Core 98. Not bad, guys. Not bad. Not bad. Yo, so there's a lot of things that, yeah, I figured, Heinrich, I figured. There's a lot of things that are, that they should pay attention to, man. I mean, this is things that is even outside the game. Like, your firing range, the stats, like, people really want to rely on that to actually make themselves better weapons, builds, and whatever it is. I think that is part of the base game, and they should get that straight out the park. They shouldn't play around with that. Like, that should be 100% working. And then moving on from there, you have to get your attachments spot on. It doesn't have to be perfect looking or anything like that, but it has to be spot on. And when I mean spot on, like the scope that we're using, for instance, the range caller. Yes, they might have nerfed it in the past, but you don't nerf a scope to shoot next to the intended target or anything. I don't even think you can nerf a scope in general, to be honest, guys. Like, that shouldn't be, unless you have maybe like armor reforger, where you can adjust the scope manually. You can do it. You can set the range. You can set all those things. Then I will understand that you can nerf a scope, but you can't really nerf a scope. You should nerf the actual weapon in general, like the damage range, the bullet velocity, like that you should nerf, and not that. You guys understand what I'm saying, man. So yeah, that's a bit crazy. So I'm just gonna test it out. The time is upon me. It's almost do it. So yeah, let's just see. Let's just see how it is. So let's go in there. Where we landing?
You are green to get greedy. Mark a drop point for your squad and hit the field.
I wonder if there's people gonna land on there just quickly. There's probably people gonna land on top of this SSC tower, whatever. Yeah, probably someone there. So I'm gonna go here for this corner and see if we can snipe maybe down the lane there somewhere. Like that's supposed to hit, guys. Where is the bullet going for that? Where is the bullet going for that? How do you not see me laying there? How do you not see me laying here? This loot thing is flippin' broken, eh?
Enemy soldier incoming.
Nah, that was not accurate, eh? That was from me.
Enemy counter UAV inbound.
Guys, if we... Like, the player has to be dead still. Like, nah, that's just me, nah. It's just me. I'm not used to the Car 98. This is just me, guys. I think it's me, man. I don't think it's the weapon in general. I think the weapon is viable, it's good. But I think I'm just not used to it with all that sway from that initial shot and stuff. And just movement maybe in general, man. I don't know.
Enemies are dropping into the area.
Like that at least hit a little bit. The M13 we know, guys. The M13 is very good, but I think the car, I think I need a couple of days with it maybe, just to get used to the car 98, because I've been chilling a lot lately with the HDR, and I think that's the issue right there. I think that's the issue right there. So I need to get the reticle right, the aim, the bullet drop, the velocity. I need to understand how that works, and I need to spend some time with the car 98 to actually get that feel back. Oh shit, man, I didn't mean for that. Yeah, like I really need to get used to it, man. I'm not used to it. Like that shot was at least a bit better. It's a distance shot. So that's a crack. So the velocity is okay. It's better now with a monolithic suppressor. Not the velocity, the damage, the range. Much better. Velocity could still do with some work.
Enemies
But anyway,
dropping into
guys,
the AO.
that is some testing for OG loadouts. I think we're gonna do a couple more of this tomorrow going forward. Just to check other loadouts out, and you guys can give it a go yourselves.
Hostile UAV
You
in
guys
the
can
area.
use the exact same loadouts and test it out on your side. Maybe you'll be much better at the loadout that we are building than what I am currently going for. Maybe it's not a good build, maybe it is a good build. Like definitely test it out and see on your side if it does make sense. Like that is the build for the Core 98 that I am using now. It's not the recommended and meta version right now. I don't believe it is the meta loadout. But that's just my build for a more steady gameplay, like no run gun. And this is the M16 on my side. I think the M16 could do with some work, but this is the build that I'm going with now. Not the M16, the M13B for now. Not bad. I think this was really good, especially for people trying to build weapons and things like that. Just to help you guys. Like at the end of the day, we're not building crazy weapons out here. It's just getting us into the building of weapons. Like, what do we look at? What do we want? What do we expect? Like, what do we want out of these type of weapons? And I think it's very good just to help you guys also decide on your side. Like, okay, but remember, if we look at that, we need a bigger mag. We need a smaller mag on here. We need a stock maybe. Maybe it's not good enough. Like, those are all the things that you just need to look at according to how you play the game. Also remember that, guys. So you can build a weapon, but remember and try to visualize how you play the game. Do you sit back and wait? Are you constantly on the front? Are you constantly moving? Are you a speed demon? Like all those things you need to take into consideration when you're building your weapon, because you want to make it as comfortable as possible for how your gameplay is and how your movement is. So if you a movement demon and this is your build, you will not maybe run with a underbarrel like that. You will not maybe run with a 60 round. You'll maybe change that to a 40 round, even 45 round, which will be suffice. You'll run with a hand stop underbarrel, maybe even without the underbarrel. But just to give you some speed, you'll rather prefer to put on a rear grip instead of a underbarrel, to be honest. because the rear grips will give you more handling, mobility issues, and things like that. Like, you'll want to use all those categories to perfect your style of gameplay, and not you adjusting to the weapon style of gameplay. So yeah, guys, I hope this was fun. Just messing around with some OG loadouts. It was really cool going back to some old school weapons that launched when Verdansk just launched, and even took us through to Caldera as well. It was nice to go through these type of weapons and to spend some time with it, and having you guys help me assist on doing the builds as well. So that is it from me, guys. That is it for today. I'll be back tomorrow and we can take it another step further. We can maybe do a different type of build. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to build another 2 classes, and then we can final adjust it tomorrow on the stream. So that means we can test it more in gameplay than to actually spend on the weapons itself, guys. So that's it from me, guys. Thank you for all the love and support that I received today. Huge shout out to my top pog modder, Sub, Shawnee, Heinrich. Thank you for showing some love on the DC as well. I appreciate it. Resist, thank you for stopping by. Absolute legend. Nice to see you around, Demon. Ashwin as well, thank you for the follow today, and thank you for all the love, guys, in general, for those who are here and those who were here. I really do appreciate all the love, guys. Have yourselves a wonderful day. That's it from me. Tomorrow I'll be back, but I'll try to be much earlier on tomorrow as well, so we can have a lengthy session as well. But that's it from me, guys. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, whatever it is. I have a YT channel. Most of you guys are on the TT channel as well, but thank you so much for the love today. That's it from me. Goodbye. Thank you for the love, Shawnee. Goodbye.